Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodesh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, and is an article that one of the brothers had put in our group chat. All right, and this is from NBCnews.com, which is interesting because I actually heard them mention this briefly on the news, but they switched the topic of it so fast I couldn't quite catch it. All right, but I'm gonna jump around through the article and read the key points. Okay, but here it says top Trump health official warns of draconian measures if America doesn't mask up. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look up draconian meaning. It says of great severity. Draconian is an adjective meaning of great severity that comes from Draco, an Athenian law scribe under whom small offenses had heavy punishment. Okay, so great severity. All right, so now he says here, this is a top Trump health official. This guy looks like a general, okay, or some ranking, somebody in the army or the military or something of that sort. All right, but it says here, top Trump health official warns of draconian measures, meaning measures of great severity, all right, if America doesn't mask up, which they know America's not going to mask up, so they're just putting this out there as a pre-justification. It says, in other coronavirus news, Trump sidelined experts early in pandemic. There are too many new cases in Philadelphia to track, and teens and tweens are volunteering for COVID-19 vaccine test trials. All right. Now, it says here, the Trump administration's COVID-19 testing czar warned Wednesday that local governments may be forced to impose draconian measures if Americans don't start taking safety precautions seriously and the coronavirus crisis worsens. So in other words, FEMA camps, police checkpoints, okay, door-to-door searches and raids and, all these kinds of things, those would be considered draconian measures, okay? We still can control this by wearing masks, social distancing, and being careful around the holidays. Brett Guerrior, if I'm pronouncing that right, the Assistant Secretary of Health, said on NBC Today Show. Now, you got to understand that with how people are feeling right now, them focused on these riots because of police brutality, or on the elections, all right, and the opposing side or the losing side getting angry or whatever the case may be, the last thing people are worried about is putting on masks and social distancing, okay? So what better time than now to take advantage and say, hey, we know you're not going to do it, but if you don't do it, this is what we're going to do, when they know you're not paying attention. So when they do bring in whatever they're going to do, they can say, oh, remember we warned you ahead of time that if you didn't do this, we were going to do this. Yeah, we're doing it now, So it says, but if we don't do those things, it may force local officials or government officials in the states to have more draconian measures because cases will go up if we don't make a change. So what are these draconian measures? We've heard glimpses of them, okay? From time to time, they've resurfaced. I believe it was in Ohio, where they basically authorized the FEMA shelters, okay? The CDC came out and mentioned something about getting ready for your children to be kept overnight, okay, in school. So we've heard these things. They surfaced and it's sort of like faded into the background, but it's not going to disappear. It's going to resurface again. Okay, we know what the end goal of what these what these elites want. So we understand that no matter how long it takes or how they go about it, eventually they're still going to keep harping upon the same thing. All right. And now it just goes into giving statistics, but I'm going to jump down. Okay, and there's another part in here I wanted to read. Okay. Let's see. Just bear with me 1 second. Here it is. So it says here, and I believe this was by this Jirier. It says we're going to try to give the American people the best evidence possible, he said. And what I want to emphasize is that we will have a vaccine. Girier added, or Giroir, G. Let's go with G. Added, we will have a safe and effective vaccine. It may be this month, it may be next month, it may be in December. This will not go on forever. Okay, so there it is. They're putting it out there, man. You know, and one of the elders was mentioning, all right, in our group chat, he was basically saying that hey, there's a very, very good chance that by next year, you know, bros and basically believers, all right, can expect, you know, you could more than likely lose your job, because once this vaccine comes out, if the atmosphere is in a you know a zone where they're quote unquote saying that this vaccine is effective and it's come out and more people are taking it, guess what? These jobs and these buildings are going to be quick to want to open back up, you know, to want to get the people back into the workplace. And what is that going to mean? That's going to mean people getting vaccinated. You can't come back to the workplace without the vaccination. So now what? You know? But hey, Lord willing, you know, all hell be breaking loose. Okay? But we got to watch and see. Okay? We got to watch and see, man. But hey, just you know, I just really wanted to mention this part here about the draconian measures. See the language they're using now? Okay? And we told you this. I remember Apostle Gobar was breaking down the word draconian and how it goes back to Draco, like we read over here. Okay, or I should say, I heard him breaking it down. Okay, and we told you this beforehand, but now see, they're coming out and they're using the same words. They're coming out straight and telling you what they're about to do. Okay, they're gonna start rounding you up. They're gonna start throwing you in these concentration camps. They're gonna start putting you in labor camps. They're gonna microchip you. Okay. They're going to put you in a camp and they're going to microchip your ass. All right. So tough times are coming, man. Tough times are coming. But you know what, man? All right. So long as you keep the faith, man, we're going to be all right. So now let's go. Oh, that's a spirit. You see that? Notifications is what? 144 on WhatsApp. That's the spirit, man. All right. Literally just said we're going to be all right. And boom, 144. All right. So now let's get this. This is the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6, it says, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yahushua will not return until Jacob's trouble comes to pass, and Jacob's trouble will come to pass. All right. So those that are in denial of it, man, your best bet is to start getting down with the program, man. Okay, because it is coming. It is coming, man. The end is coming. It is here, and it watcheth for thee, man. Okay. So with that, I hope you were edified. All right, just a quick, you know, notification / update. We at that time, man. All right, these devils are about to come down with great wrath, as pursuant to Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Okay, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Until next time, Shalom.